apparently that's a very known way to get over fears, is to literally go head first into them. So like this idea, it's like if you have the fear of messing up in a concert, like, oh, what's going to happen if I mess up? You're like kind of getting tight and tense and all this stuff. If you actually get to a point like, it's okay if I mess up, everything's totally fine if I do this, you actually start to be, if you can actually, it's not just tell yourself that, but you eventually kind of believe it, then you actually begin to really relax.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not the first time I hear that. There's a friend of mine who said that, and the first time he said it to me, I was a bit like, oh, really? And he said, instead of saying to myself, don't mess up, and he was like, yeah, I know this, so go on, try and mess up. And he was like doing this kind of like other way round of thinking.
Yeah, well, I remember, I don't know if you remember this, Ray, but I remember when we were at Encore, I had a good friend who told me, I remember I was like, man, I'm really nervous for this concert. And he was like, dude, don't be nervous. In 30 minutes, it's time for you to go out and show off. And I was like, you know what? What a great way to like kind of think about that. I never really was able to fully internalize that myself, but it's like, I guess the idea is like, this is your moment to like do what you do and like to really just embrace it.